نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all the viewers and dear students of Salam University. Once again, I would like to welcome you to another tutorial lecture on the subject of leadership. I'm Safiullah Shinwari, one of the lecturers of Salam University, Faculty of Economics. Before beginning our session, I hope that all the viewers and students are fine and having healthy and good days around your family. So let me remind you, respected students of Salam University, that this is going to be our 14th lecture in relation to the subject of leadership. So on screen you can see some of the significant theories of leadership, which we have already explained in our previous lectures, such as the contingency theory, path goal theory of leadership, situational leadership theory, the behavior theory of leadership, the great man theory, and the threats theory of leadership. So these were, some of the crucial theories of leadership, and they have, different assumptions, and they are having different approach. So based on these theories, the leaders can adopt different behaviors in order to lead and guide the employees in organizations and also achieve the organizational goals, missions and objectives. So as I said before, ये theory के पास मुख्तलिफ नज़रियात दौर in each of these theories describing leader from different prospects, in having different opinion about the leaders. And also we can say that the leader types are not same, so different leaders have different personalities and they have different leadership skills. So these were the topic that we have already talked, so I'm not going in details of these topics. In case if you have missed and you want to know about the insight of these theories, you can go back to my channel and try to take the lectures of these theories and study them. The topics which are going to be explained around these lectures. So we're going to talk about the importance of leadership in the development of organization, and we will talk about the 3 facts about communication for leaders. So let's proceed. Alright, dear students, let's first talk about the importance of leadership in the development of the organization. That what role actually leadership and leaders can play in order to develop the organization. So before going to discuss the role of leadership and the importance of leadership in the development of the organization, I would like to say that there are some certain internal and external factors that they can play a role in the development of the organization. So the external factors can be environmental factors, demographic factors, and also uncertain situations in certain situations. So the external factors, moreover, they are not in control of the management. But if we come to inside of the organization, so the organization structure, strategy, resources, and employees, so they can also play a very important role in the development of the organization. But at the top we are placing the role of leadership. So in case if you have enough resources, employees, in you have like all positive points, but if you do not have proper leadership and you do not have proper leaders, so there will be like no chance of organizational development. So that's why we say that leadership role is quite important, and let's talk about some of the importance that the leaders play inside the organization for the organization development. There's a great importance of leadership in the organizational development, and we cannot deny the role of leaders throughout organization. The role of leader is quite critical for the success of the organization, and they can play a role at each level, top level, middle level, and also in the lower level. So leaders are creating such a work environment in which they know how to lead the employees and the followers, and also how to use the resources for the betterment and for the development of the organization. Leaders are the one actually they can set achievable goals, and also they are clarifying and communicating those goals to the employees in order to achieve them. And at the same time, these leaders are playing role to motivate and satisfy the needs of the employees, and motivate them for achieving the given task and the given goals. So the first importance of leadership in the development of the organization is influencing the behavior of people. As we have studied in our previous lectures, and also the research finding shows that leaders cannot work alone. Leaders cannot be successful alone. So they need the support of people, which we call them the followers, or in the form of employees. So it's really important for the leader to have the abilities and skills to influence, inspire, and motivate others. So once your employees and your followers are inspired and motivated, and they are impressed from your skills and abilities, and you just take them under your control. Control may not be like a best word to say, because leaders are not trying to control the employees, but once you motivate them, and once you create a positive link in your followers understand you as a leader, in your followers actually you are the one to lead them. So whenever you get a good connection with your employees, and you influence them, their behaviors, and also they get satisfaction from you, from your style of leadership, and they get motivated by you. So then it's pretty easy for leader to help organization by achieving the goals of the organization through the followers. As it says that a leader impresses his subordinates with his leadership ability. यानी इस सलाहियत एक लीडर में बाशा, ये एक नुक्ते मुस्बत एक लीडर में बाशा कि बवास्ते लीडरशिप स्किल्स केस او کارمندای خدا یا subordinates خدا کس impress میکنه, motivate میکنه. He brings them under his control. The literature regarding the leadership may not agree with this word control. خود the buzz leadership style case the unja control में बाशा, like in the dictatorship form of leadership, the unja dictator leadership style में खाई के पास control करना. most style of the leadership या कैसन में खाइन की followers support करना व motivate करना व अमराई व कार करना. So okay, control in such a way that they put in their best efforts to achieve the goals of the organization. Good leaders usually get good results through their followers. وإنما موفقیت یک رهبر می باشه که فالوورز خود موتیویت کنه, امرای زو خود لینک داشته باشه, خود روابط خوب داشته باشه, دیگه میتونه که به اساس فالوورز اهداف اداره را به دست بیاره. So the next significance and importance of leadership is the helps employees in fulfilling their needs. This is another quality of a leader which helps in the organizational development. We mostly know and believe that the followers, they are just coming up to the leader, and the followers, they're always trying to contact the leader in difficult situations, and also whenever they have some needs, so they're believing that the leader is the only person who can provide them with the solutions, and the leaders are the only people who can provide them the job security and opportunities for earning, and also for making career. So as a leader, if you are able to establish and make a very good personal relationship with your followers and with your subordinates, so these relationships will definitely help both sides, organization and also employees. So your positive relation will try to meet the requirements and needs of the employees, the people who follow you as a leader. So you should provide them security, you should solve their problems, you should provide them opportunities for improving their skills, and also for earning wealth, which give them the right to work, and tries to understand their feelings. As a leader, you should try to understand their feelings. So once you fulfill the needs and also of the employees, and also you satisfy them, you motivate them, so definitely then they try to work to achieve your goals in organization. goals, and they will just give their best, which will play a role in the success of the organization. Employees willingly accept him because he takes care of their needs. So as a leader, when you just meet the needs of your employees will definitely care you. They will accept your directions in your opinions, and they will work for the success of the organization. Consequently, they work with complete dedication and enthusiasm. خب یک چیزی را که ما باید مد نظر بگیریم، اگر شما به صفت لیدر امرای کارمندای خود و فالوورز خود روابط خوب نداشته باشین و در بینتان که از تنشن و مشکلات باشه، دیگه و امرایتان مشکلات خود شریک نمیسازه، چرا که و شما را درک کرده نمیتونه که مشکل و را حل کرده بتانین، و شما اگر با وا کدام تاسک و گولز میتین شاید و دوا اقدر افکتیو و مفید نباشه. The third importance of leadership in the development of organization is that leaders are introducing required changes. So as the literature says, in research finding shows, in books regarding change, suggest that change is the constant thing. Change is something which is inevitable, which cannot be avoided, because it happens to organizations, to individuals, in societies. And change can occur in the context of the organization due to both internal and external factors. So in both situations, the organization need to adopt change and also manage the change more effectively and efficiently. So whenever we say that manage the change, means that idara باید change به شکل وارد کنه که او به organization مفید باشه، به development organization مفید باشه. و these days, as you know students, that the changes are occurring quite quickly. خو زمانی که changes بسیار زیاد می آید, this is a challenging situation for organizations. But whenever the organizations, they have proper leaders and they have inspiring leaders, with leaders داشته باشه که یا میتونه که کارمندای خدا به آسانی موتیویت کنن و کارمندا که از لایل باشه و لیدر ایتر بیهیویر داشته باشه که تمام کارمندا را که از موتیویت کرده و لایلتی را نشان میده کارمندا در مقابل لیدر. Since then it will be very easy for the leader to implement the change, because زمانی که کارمندا و فالوورز امرایت رابطه خوب داشته باشه به صفت یک لیدر، سو باز برای شما بسیار آسان می باشه که شما در اداره تغییر بیارین و در هر استیج تغییر که است امرایتان امپلویز، امرایتان فالوورز یعنی یک نوع سپورت بده و در مقابل چینج تان رزिस्टنس شو نکنه، چرا که چینج خود ادارات می آید و لیدرز و چینج ایجنتس که است یا چینج خو وارد میکنه. خو مهمترین نقطه و فاکتور که می باشه او امپلوی رزिस्टنس می باشه دیگه، که امپلویز در مقابل تان رزिस्टنس نشان بده دن وار مانیج کردن ای بسیار مشکل می باشه. خب به صفت لیدر اگر شما امرایشان رابطه خوب داشته باشین، شما وار خوب تر انسپایر میکنین، موتیویت میکنین و امرایشان کمیونیکیشن خوب داشته باشین. In this way the possible resistance to change is eliminated with the strength of the leadership ability. با آسانی میتونه که او رزिस्टنس از بین بره و شما چینج سکسسفولی و به شکل موفقانه وارد کنین و اون مانیج کنین. Okay, the next importance of leadership in the development of organization, that's solving conflicts effectively. So as we said before, that change is something inevitable. Now I would say that conflict in the workplace and also conflict can occur where human beings they are living or they are having interaction or they work together. یعنی کلمه conflict و جنجال و مشکلات یا در ساحه که مردم و منابع بشری باشه در اونجا این موضوع نو نیست، conflicts ضرور واقع میشه. خب مهمتر نقطه ایست که conflict چی نوع مانیج میشه و به شکل مفید و مؤثر باید او مانیج شوه. conflict میتونه که انواع و اقسام مختلف داشته باشه. employee conflict with the organization باشه یا employee with another employee، employer with employee باشه یا department to department conflict باشه، یعنی مختلف النوع conflict میتونه که باشه. خود اینجا رول لیدر حالا بسیار زیاد مهم است. A leader allows his followers the liberty to express their views. خود زمانی که conflict در اداره واقع میشه بین employees یا بین employer و employee، مهمترین نقطه است که لیدر باید هر دو جانب بشنوه. قبل از که لیدر کنفلیکت حل کنه ای بسیار مهم است که لیدر خدا بفهمانه و لیدر باید دقیق معلومات داشته باشه که کدام سمت ملامت است. لیدر باید فیصله را تنها به خاطر بهبود اداره نکنه، باید حقیقت فایند اوت کنه. و حقیقت چی وقت فایند اوت میشه که شما با امپلایی خود آزادی بیان بتین، لیبرتی را برشان بتین، speech freedom برشان بتین. They will share their reasons. So after explaining their reasons, as a leader, you will understand the reality of the conflict. So once you know that what was the point in how the conflict occurred, in which party was responsible for the conflict, in this way, so you'll be able as a leader to know about the nature of the conflict, and also you will just try to find a very timely and on-time solution to the conflict, and you will minimize the possible risk which can occur in the organization. زمانی که شما مشکل بر وقت حل کنین، شما میتونین که ریسک minimize کنین و مشکل با وقت حل کنین. Next, importance of leadership, that's training and development of the subordinates. So the word training and development, they are not the new words. So you may have studied them in HR subject. So the workers, sometimes they need training and sometimes they need developments. There are different ways in techniques through which we can train and develop our subordinates. But as a leader, so you should have the ability and you should have this in your planning, that you should provide the training and development opportunities for your employees, and you should just make them able to be future leaders. So you should just give them the chance to adopt changes in the organization, and also show them about the developments in the technological world, and also you should provide them the techniques which can work best for them to be like professional and also to be effective future leaders. So you should just provide this opportunity and also environment for them, that they should learn from you the leadership skills I'm sorry, and they become the future leaders. Okay, the next importance of leadership is the setting a clear vision. So before you set a clear vision as a leader, it's really important for you that you should have a clear vision for yourself, because leadership is something which starts from leader by himself. That's why all the time we say that a leader should be a walking example. So first of all, you should have a clear vision for yourself, and after that you should set a clear vision for your employees. This means influencing employees to understand and accept the future state of the organization. So whenever you are leading organization to a change, let's suppose, so you should show the difference between the current state and also the future state for your employees, and then you should motivate them and influence them that what benefits they will get and what benefits organization will get through the change. So whenever you set a clear vision for them, they will accept and they will try to support and cooperate you. A good leader will influence his followers to perform their duties by explaining the vision and the importance of their role in the outcome. یک نکته دیگه است، زمانی که با employees vision معلوم نمیشه که او به خاطر کدام مقصد کارا را انجام میده، شاید و مؤثر نباشه و effective نباشه برتان. دیگه به صفت شما باید به صفت یک لیدر تمام ویژن با کلیر کنین و رول واره نشان بتین که باید وا چی را انجام بده و چی مسئولیت داره. So once you do this, it will definitely give the organization a push and take the organization to a development. Okay, the next point, that's motivating and guiding employees. So as the word clearly suggests, motivating and guiding. So motivation is one of the important factor for everyone at any stage of life. So employees definitely they need more motivation in the workplace. Motivation can have different forms and different shapes. There may be financial and non-financial motivations. So it depends on leader now that how the leader is guiding and motivating his employees. It involves finding out the needs of the employees and fulfilling them. بصفت یک لیدر شما باید ضرورت امپلوی خود کس او را اول دریافت کنین و بعد از شما باید ببینین که با کدام شیوه بهتر شما میتونین که نیدز واره پورا کنین. It's important to define the employee's role in the work process and provide them with the tools needed. میتونه که motivational factors متفاوت هم باشه، یعنی financial non financial از اینکه متفاوت تر باشه. زمانی که یک امپلوی در یک اداره رول خود میفهمه و فعالیت و دیوتی خود بفهمه که چه قسم کار کنه و تمامی او تولز که به کار او ضرورت داره و یا رابطه داره او برش پروواید شوه، میتونه که اینمی فاکتور شوه که او در جاب خود موتیویت شوه. A good leader will explain the task and be available to assist them if they run into a problem. So this is the quality of a leader which makes him different from a manager. That leader always guides and explains the employees their task, show them the ways and directions how to perform the task in case of difficulty or any problem in complexity. So the leader just gives support to the employees in just trying to find the solutions for their problems. Next point is building morale. So it's important, for the leader to build morale among the team, because employees, whenever they work together as a team, so if the team has commitment and they have, good morale, they will help each other to achieve organizational and personal goals. This involves pulling everyone together towards a so a good leader will let the employees know how much their work is appreciated. بصفت یک لیدر یک کیفیت رو باید ایره شما داشته باشین که در هر استیج شما باید امپلویز خود کس appreciate کنین. Give them credit. این یک خاصیت بسیار عالی است که لیدر همیشه باید کردیت بده و appreciation بده به employees. A simple gesture like providing praise for a task well done or throwing a party to recognize small achievements will generate their spirits. خب به هر شکلی که لیدر بهتر میفهمه که تیمش موتیویت میشه و وارا باید مکافات بده و appreciate کنن تاکه و پرفورمنس و اچیومنتس خود بهتر کنن. زمانی که پرفورمنس و اچیومنتس امپلویز و فالوورز بهتر میشه automatically it has influence on the performances and development of the organization. So our next topic for discussion is communication and also the importance of communication for leaders. قبل از که ما سر این موضوع صحبت کنیم که communication چقدر اهمیت داره به لیدر, we have to say this that in this planet all the human beings, they are not free from communication. It means we are involved in a type of communication in our everyday or day-to-day activities. اگر ما در هر جای باشیم, در فارمال باشیم یا در informal context باشیم, ما کمیونیکیشن میکنیم. خب زمانی که کمیونیکیشن تایپس متفاوت می باشه با اساس زونمو که است افکتز یا هم متفاوت می باشه. In social settings our communication may play or not play that much important role, but in professional or formal or in business environments our communication plays a very important role. So it's really significant and critical skill for the leaders. And the leaders, they should know that communication can make them better, and also good communication can help them to pass their vision and mission and objectives to the employees properly and clearly. And also, the key characteristics of a good and effective communication and effective leadership are closely intertwined. Leaders need to be skilled communicators in countless relations at the organizational level, in communities, in groups, and sometimes on global scale. ज़माने के लीडर लीड में कना या ग्रुपा या सोसाइटी रा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन देगा लीडर ब मुख्तलिफ नवा मर्दम मुलाकात में कना मुख्तलिफ मर्दम के अस मुख्तलिफ नज़रियात दारा मुख्तलिफ शेवे कम्युनिकेशन दारा देगा लीडर बायद कोशिश कना कि बतौरी कम्युनिकेशन कना कि मुफीद बाशा इफेक्टिव बाशा वब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन يعني امو اهدافش کس برآورده بسازه. You need to think with clarity, express your ideas, clearly to your subordinates, and share information with the huge number of audience. So also as a leader, you must learn how to handle the rapid flow of information. Within the organization, information may come to you from customers, from partners, from stakeholders, from other employees, so you should manage them. So from the 3 facts of communication for leaders, the first one is authenticity. For the leader, it's very important to show honesty, sincerity, and integrity towards the employees and followers. And the leader should always just, have his own voice. The leader should advise using the corporate speak or sounding like someone you are not. यानी बेईमानस्तन कि शमा बनमाइंदगी corporate या बनमाइंदगी इदारा सोहबत न करें हमेशा as दिदगाह खुद सोहबत करें. Let who you are, always show your real personality, and always talk based on your understanding, and speak from yourself, where you come from and what you value come through in your communication. دیگه همیشه در کمیونیکیشن خود باید شما خود نشان بتین، صداقت نشان بتین و با اساس خود صحبت کنین. So you should follow the people with their need and show respect to them, and also forget about to show fluency in your speaking, in your communication. It's about to be real, to be honest, and to show integrity. It's more important, and don't disguise who you are. So show always your real face in communication, and believe on reality. So people will try to willingly follow you and give you their best and support you in every situation. The second one, that's visibility is a form of communication. As we have like different types of communication, verbal and non-verbal communication. So sometimes if you as a leader are not communicating by words, by spoken or written words, it's important that even your visibility can communicate, your appearance can communicate. If you come out to communicate well, don't be out of sight. بعض leaders or managers شما ببینین باسانی امرایشان که employee ملاقات کردن نمیتونه یا باسانی امرایشان communication کردن نمیتونه. So don't be of those types of leaders and managers. Try to be visible to the people and try to come out, speak with your employees, and don't be unknown to the people. So try to be known to all the employees. بعض وقت تو میباشه که ما را مردم تنها با ایمیلز میشناسه، تلفن کالز میشناسه و اینمی یک شناخت ما میباشه که درست‌تر نیستن. ما باید فیس تو فیس کمیونیکیشن با مردم داشته باشیم. ما باید در ساحه کاری پرزنس خود نشان بدیم، ویزیبل باشیم و در هر سیچویشن که است اویلیبل باشیم. امرای امپلوی خود که از باید constantly در رابطه باشیم و در کمیونیکیشن باشیم امرایشان. So let others know what kind of leaders you are. تاکه شما به مردم چانس و فرصت ندین که امرایتان صحبت کنه و امرایتان کمیونیکیشن کنه و در مورد پرسنالیتی شما بهتر درک کردن نمیتونه. So once you let people to sit with you, to talk with you, and freely and openly communicate with you, so they can understand and realize your personality as a leader. People need to see and feel who you are, to feel connected to work. So you want them to do find ways to interact with all of your stakeholders in groups. So simple as this. Okay, شما باید available باشین با کارمندایتان با stakeholderتان و با employeestان. The third important of communication is listening. So as it says that we have one mouth and two ears, so we should listen more than speaking. This is one of a problem among common people, that instead of listening more we speak more. So as a leader, you should try to listen people. It means you should have the ability and skill to listen to the ideas, opinions, criticisms of followers in people. So شما در پوزیشن لیدرشپ هستین، به این معنا نیستن که همیشه شما صحبت کنین. شما باید فرصت بدین با کارمندایتان، با امپلویستان، تا امرایتان که از کمیونیکیشن کنه و شما لسن کنین. زمانی که شما listening میکنین و speaking less میکنین و listening زیاد میکنین. So it gives you chance even as a leader to gain more experiences from your followers. Good communicators are also good listeners. So when you listen well, you can gain a clear understanding of another's perspective and knowledge. اگر شما فرصت بدین به دیگرها که امرایتان صحبت کنه، شما میتونین که از دیدگاه و خبر شوین، از علمیت و سکیلز و خبر شوین. Listening fosters trust, respect and openness. Definitely, when you listen to people in employees and followers, so it means that you are showing them respect and you trust them. And it's also a kind of openness in communication. Active listening is a key part of coaching others. So whenever you want to teach, train, and develop others, so you should listen to them, what sort of opinions they have. So allow people to air their gripes and complaints, ask questions that open the door for what people really think and feel about you. So اگر شما راههای کمیونیکیشن بند میکنین با امپلویستان، دیگر شما هیچ وقت در مورد مشکلات آگاهی پیدا نمیکنین. So let people to communicate you, let people to come to you and talk to you, and you will be able as a leader to understand yourself also, that what kind of leader you are, and pay close respectful attention to what is said and what's left unsaid. دیگه مهم است که در کمیونیکیشن شما باید توجه کنین و مردم که از کلوز اتنشن بدین که یکی از خصوصیات یا کاراکتریستیک که مسلمز می باشه، مسلمان ها که از یک خاصیت داره و رسول الله زمانی که امرای مردم صحبت میکرد همیشه بسیار با دقت و بسیار با احترام گیست گوش میدادن به سخنانشان. دیگه شما باید این کیفیت و اسکیل داشته باشین. Thank you very much for watching this video lecture. If you have any question, any comment in constructive criticism, you can inbox me through my email. So thank you, bye till then, and stay safe.